Shout out to the nation out there. It's your girl Deanna Diaz, and happy New Year. I'm no longer in my living room. I'm back in my office. But happy New Year, you guys. I'm so happy to have finally made it. Is anybody else out there tonight who seems like they? No, I'm just joking. However, but no, thank you guys for tuning in today. I promise to have a decent show for you all. On here, if you're new, my name is Deanna Diaz. I'm a business coach, entrepreneur, aka your business bestie. Okay, so if you need help with your business, holla at your girl. I like to give you all tips to help you run your business. And then if you need a little hands-on action, I got you. Just hit me up, deannadiaz.com. So when I do my Monday night lives, I normally talk about business news, stuff that's interesting and stuff that can pertain to you. This is just the D Nation podcast times two, all right, or times 10, 10x, all right. So that's basically what this is. So please feel free to comment, say some things, say where you're from, say hi, and just speak your mind, no judgment here at all. So, since this is my first time back in a while, I want to make sure if you can hear me, please say in the comments whether you can hear me or not. Hi, Donna. Happy New Year. Thank you. All right. So somebody sent the comment. So I'm going to assume that I can be. Oh, she said she can hear me. All right. So let's go ahead and get started. So my first topic today is going to be about Gen Z, aka the Zoomers. So Pinterest did a study, right? Pinterest did a study and they came up and said Zoomers, Gen Z, are 20% more likely than any other generations to try new products to see if they would like it more than their current brand or product. All right. So Gen Z is basically anybody born between 1997 and 2012. They they was alive when I graduated high school. Jesus, they was born, around that time. But anyway, so but so these Zoomers, they buy 80% more new products in the last year than their older counterparts. In the report, Pinterest global head of strategy and marketing wrote Gen Z is far more likely than other generations to try new products, partly because of their love for novelty. So, anybody who is unclear or need a refresher on what the word novelty means the quality of new, original, or unusual. All right, that's what that means. Okay, so that's why everybody talks about how social media is doing this to the young kids. Well, are they really doing it to the young kids, or are the young kids doing it to themselves? A reason why these Gen Z Zoomers, and if you birthed any children between this time frame, let me know. Um, your take on this, all right? Because you get to see it firsthand. My daughter is 3 years old, so Lord knows what she's gonna like when it comes that time. Okay, um, so right now she likes Paw Patrol and these Tots cartoon that comes on Disney Plus and Mickey Mouse. We love Mickey Mouse in this house. All right. But so they like new stuff. And the reason why that they're so onto new stuff is because these are the kids that really tore the frame wide open when it comes to the digital stuff. All right. They didn't have MySpace like we did. All right. They didn't get to jump on Facebook like we did. All right. They was already, head first in it. Okay. So they didn't get to do all the playing outside like we did and figure out what we liked and what we didn't like. They didn't have to sit in front of the TV and watch commercials to see what they liked and what they didn't like, or listen to the radio on what they liked and didn't like. You know what I mean? They got it right there at their fingertips. It's coming straight directly to their phones via social media. These phones be listening. And somebody showed me the other day that the camera is always on on these phones. And I'm going to ask my friend to show me again, but he put something up to the phone. This is off topic, but I thought this was interesting, so I'm going to share. He put something up to the phone right here, and there was a constant red light going. There was a constant light going. And he told me that means that the camera is always on. I already knew that the phones were listening, right? But the camera is always on. Okay, so back to topic. So these Zoomers, they didn't get a chance to really experience life. All right, figuring it out, figuring what they like, discovering trends the old fashioned way. It's coming to them at rapid speed. So they always want to know what the next big thing. That's why every trend is being always pushed out. It seems like every 5 seconds, because those are the ones who are buying it. Okay, so some other interesting tidbits for you all. Oh, I just had it. Where was it? But they did predict, okay, Gen Zers have actually bought 80% more new products in the last 12 months compared to other generations, is what their research shows. And they said they predict by the year 2026, they just going to take over buying any and everything. What does this mean to you? What does this mean to you? This means that you, even though if you, let's say boutique owners, skincare products, any like product makers, you know what I mean, manufacturers, I would, if I were you, I would figure out a way to go ahead and market to these Gen Zers, because they're what's going to help drive your sales. Okay. Um, People our age, we kind of got brand loyalty. Gen Zers, not so much. So it's good to catch them when you can catch them. All right. And they will be one of your biggest audience as the years go on. So how to capture them is video ads. Video ads are more likely to capture Gen Zers attention than other types of marketing. All right. So, nothing more than 15 to 30 seconds, maybe a minute, maybe a minute, attention span. I'm not saying they slow or down, but even people in my age bracket, attention span. Okay. That's something that you want to pay attention to. Happy New Year. But yeah, so make sure that you pay attention to that. And then they are very hands on. So they're very hands on. So if you can work up a way to give out samples or things like that, so that they can get their hands onto it, they'll, it'll blow their mind even more. Okay. So that's it on Gen Z. If you have anything you want to add to that, make sure you leave it down in the comments below. I would love to hear from you. And by the way, check out the shirt, the fit, y'all. I know y'all seen this on another video, but man, I started rebranding towards the end of the year while I was in New Jersey playing America, and then I try to be extra with the purple lip. Okay, shout out to my mom for the purple lip. Okay, so now I wanted to move on and talk about NBA Africa. Now, NBA Africa is nothing new. Okay, NBA Africa is nothing new, but it's the money. It's the money that's interesting to me, because there's money to be made. Okay. NBA Africa, which is a branch of the NBA. Okay. If you've heard of Basketball Africa League, they were organized by the NBA. Okay. I take a sip of my tea. That's my brand. All right. So, but they launched NBA Africa in 2019, and they are guessing the value to be $1 billion. $1 billion. $1 billion, y'all. I ain't kidding you. I'm not kidding you. They are estimating the value to be at $1 billion. Okay. NBA NBA Africa has investors to include Nigerian businessman Tunde, and if I jack up these names, y'all do not kill me in these comments. Tunde Falawio, African focused investment holding company, Helios Fairfax Partners, HFP, which is based in Canada, and ex NBA players Dikembe Mutombo, Junior Bridgman, Luau Dane, Grant Hill, and Joakim Noah. Now, one of the newest investors is Forrest Whitaker. And before I talk about Forrest Whitaker, I wanted to go ahead and play this for you all about NBA Africa if you're not aware. And I like the way they did the video too. So we just gonna share. You here to watch. So let's go ahead and watch. Share my screen. Share my screen. All right. Oh.
Africa, what's going on?
Africa, a land of champions, fueled by passion, driven by success. On the court and in the community, our roots are in Africa. To those seeking a better tomorrow, basketball has served as an oasis for hope. With a holistic approach to player development, the NBA is creating new places to live, learn, and play. Being great doesn't come easy. We have planted the seeds to nurture the leaders of tomorrow.
Bring the house down. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Let me get some love. Yeah.
The game has taken root, spreading across the continent, igniting a passion for players and fans alike. Using our values as a foundation, through the transformative power of sport, we continue to grow the game across the continent.
First tip, let's get it. Buries it. Finish. Could be fun to the right. We go. How about that? We're going to figure a way to win this game on the behalf of all Africans. When we play in the NBA, we take Africa with us everywhere we go.
All right. I know y'all saw me jamming in the bottom left-hand corner. That music was dope. But what I do like about what I see so far, I like the fact that it's going to be more than just another big franchise. I like the way they make it seem like they're actually going to have a hand in the African communities over there in those countries. Excuse me, doing great and marvelous things as well as bringing in revenue and entertainment to the people over in Africa. I wish that NBA Africa was in Africa when I was in Africa. Okay, I was in Africa in 2007. The whole 2007 I was there. And I would have loved to experience that. That would have been a dope experience. But so I'm glad to hear that. So now there's two other celebrities that have a hand in NBA Africa. Okay. Let's see. I didn't put it up on my Instagram yet, but I will be doing that. So where is he at? This guy right here. This guy, who is this guy? We know this guy. This is Forrest Whitaker. Forrest Whitaker, all right. He is he's an investor. He's a strategic investor. All right, there's two words I'm going to use. One is strategic investor, and the other one is strategic partner. And I'm going to tell you who the strategic partner is if you don't know. So this is Forrest Whitaker, the strategic investor. He says, I'm thrilled to become a strategic investor in NBA Africa as it plans to grow basketball's presence across the continent. A lot of people don't know Africa is a continent. It's not a country, it's a continent. Okay. The game of basketball is incredibly inspirational, and my decade working in Africa has shown me how sports can be a transformative method of helping to foster peace as well as an economic engine for socio-economic development in areas of conflict. I deeply believe in the league's commitment to youth empowerment, and I am so excited to work alongside the NBA Africa family. So now you guys, it doesn't say how much money he invested, but I'm going to tell you that it's definitely a substantial amount of money for you to be invested in something huge like that. Okay. Now, a strategic partner in this situation is, oh, all right. I'm getting it, y'all. There's a lot of tabs I got to click through. All right. So now the strategic partner in this is number 44. And if you get already guess who number 44 is, ta-da! Number 44, Mr. Barack Obama. So in July, Mr. Obama, he said that he would come on and be a strategic partner. And I'm gonna tell you what a strategic partner is in a second. Okay, I thought this was real dope, so that's why I'm tripping over my words a little bit. However, President Obama will help advance, this is coming from the NBA website, will help advance the league's social responsibility efforts across the continent, including programs and partnerships that support greater gender equality and economic inclusion. In this capacity, President Obama will have a minority equity stake in the new venture, which over time he intends to use to fund Obama Foundation youth and leadership programs across Africa. As y'all know, he's part African now. So this is a quote by Obama. By investing in communities promoting gender equality and cultivating the love of the game of basketball, as y'all know, he loved basketball. Fun fact, when I was in Africa, 2007, when he was, before he became president, he came over there and he played basketball with the Marines that was on the basketball team. They happened to be on the court. And he had came over. I remember seeing this guy come over here. So he was there and he was shooting. I didn't get to see him play because I really didn't know who he was. And to be honest, 19-year-old Deanna Diaz was really not interested in no old male playing basketball. Okay. That's to be 100% with you. So but he came over playing basketball, so he really liked the game. All right, I believe that the NBA Africa can make a difference for so many of Africa's young people. I've been impressed by the league's commitment to Africa, including the leadership shown by so many African players who want to give back to their own countries and communities. That's why I'm proud to join the team at NBA Africa and look forward to partnerships that benefits youth of so many countries. Bam. I thought that's dope. What do y'all think about that? Tell me what you think about that. I thought that was dope. And you know what? When people like that have a hand in something like that, I feel like it's about to blow up. Because, like I said, NBA Africa started in 2019. Excuse me. They were supposed to start their games last year, not last year, excuse me. Sorry, 2022 and 2020, but they pushed it back. Obvious reasons. They had their first game last year. All right. And I just think it's a dope and beautiful thing. So now let me tell you what's coming up for DeannaDiaz.com. I'm hoping you guys like those two topics. So I will be coming out with more D Nation podcasts. D Nation podcast will be rolling out, you guys. Um, and it will be a new episode. You will get a new episode every Friday. I'm saying that to hold myself accountable. Yep. So, new episode every Friday. Also, my vision board party, not your mamas or your aunties or your besties vision board party. This is my third annual vision board party. If you are a part of D Nation already, then your admittance to the vision board party is free. Now, if you are not part of D Nation, your investment is $15. I'm telling you, we not just gluing stuff to paper. We not just gonna do that. Mm-mm. Ain't gonna work. We not just gonna do that. We actually gonna do some things, okay? And it's gonna be real dope. A lot of my patrons who have done my visual party, they always say this is not what I expected. Always, okay? So I really want y'all to be a part of that. Get your life right. Invest in yourself right now. Stop downing yourself, all right? Stop not living up to your full potential. And stop being scared to be you. Cuz you are great. So stop being scared to be great because you are great, okay? Um Other than that, everything is my world is just it's moving up. I'm not gonna say it's moving along. It's moving up. For a period of time, I didn't have my daughter with me. She was visiting her family down south, her father and stuff, and it just ate at me, and it really affected the way that I run things or whatever. So, and I say that because just in case somebody else feels the same way, when somebody special to them is not at arm's length to them and they aren't accessible. That can take a toll on you because you're used to that person or whatever. But we have to remember that that person is coming back wherever they are, if they're going to work or if they're going to go visit. We can't let that stop us or slow us down. Take a knee, take a breather, take a break, and then get right back into it, all right? Because you have things to do. We can't let that stop us, okay? All right. So, other than that, here's all my plugs. Visit deannadiaz.com. Oh, one more thing, I promise. So, if you are an entrepreneur, if you run a business, if you are a CEO, a CFO, and you want to talk about your company, hit me up because I am starting, well, not starting, I'm going to be restarting Boss Talk on my YouTube channel. Boss Talk is a segment where I talk to other entrepreneurs and movers and shakers and interview them and pick their brain a little bit. All right. We have great topic, great dialogue. Some gems is going to be dropped for the low, the free, the free 99. Okay. Make sure you come by. If you haven't seen any of my Boss Talk episodes, make sure that you go to my YouTube channel and check that out. All right. So, other than that, I'm done this time. I really am done. Make sure you follow me on Instagram. It's the real Deanna Diaz. That's right there at the bottom. Twitter is real Deanna Diaz, and all the other good stuff. Just holla at me. Holla at me. Holla at me now before it's too late. No, I'm just joking. But other than that, I'm gonna let y'all go. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Just know that I love y'all, and I will catch y'all next time.